Alright. Hi everyone, here is my next video then. This is an important one, so please pay attention. I'm going to try to cover a lot of very big topics in a video that has to be under 10 minutes, or at least an overview of them, so here we go. Right then. This video is going to be a lot about the things I had gotten into in my last video, the one I made at my grandparents' house. I went very deeply into all of these major topics, and that I wish you all could have gotten to see it, because I thought it was quite well done. In any case, the stupid YouTube cut it down to 41 seconds or some such, as it always does. When I try to upload a video, I'm done trying to do those. I'll never do one of those again. I'm just going to stick to these extra normal vids. I'm actually a better writer than I'm a speaker anyway. But, to get to the point, this video will cover a lot of the topics that previous video was supposed to have covered, had it uploaded properly, as well as some new ones I didn't get into in that previous vid. My previous video was about the 2012 phenomenon, and trying to give an overview of many of the different theories surrounding it. As I stated then, I will not say that I'm 100% certain that any exact one of those scenarios will occur, or which one it will be. I will, instead, explain why exactly it is that no one can be sure, and give the very much needed background that is required to understand where the world is heading into with this whole 2012 even nexus. There is no possible way to understand the future if you do not know at all about the past. It is, in every way, an ontological impossibility. Time branches in paths and cycles. There are different possible futures and even different possible pasts, believe it or not. Though it may seem like you remember the past, it is fixed, and there is only one. This is an illusion. Modern physics has revealed something about this branching nature of time and events, and today the concept of possible futures is already well documented by cutting-edge physics. It is called the many worlds interpretation of quantum theory. Wikipedia it. Basically, every possible future exists out there already in different layers of space-time called brains. You or I could end up in any one of them, and stranger still, you could end up in a different one than I do depending on what you observe and believe. That's right, it may seem that we are all in this same world and same universe together, but in reality each of us is on our own individual journey. We are just passing each other on this great road. Our universes may intersect now, but over time they will diverge. You may end up in a future that is a paradise, where war and disease are nothing but memories. I may end up in an irradiated hell. It may sound impossible, but it is true. That is the weird world of the quantum. Strange as it may sound, we already have computers that work on these principles, taking advantage of the ability of particles to be more than one thing at once, to store more data than they ought to be able to. So each of the possible theories about 2012 is actually right, and each is wrong. All of them will occur and none of them will. It is simply a matter of which possible future will manifest, which each of us, you and I, must take control of before it is too late. There is so much going on here, and so much at stake. You see, there is still so much more I have to explain to you, and it gets more incredible still, but please stay with me, and try to follow what I'm saying, because I can assure you that it is all true, no matter how outlandish it may sound. You can do your own research to find a lot of this stuff, but some of these things I have learned from sources that are not available to just anyone. People I have met online who were reluctant to tell what they knew, whose trust I had to earn before I could get them to tell me any of the incredible secrets they knew. Some of them are now dead, unfortunately. There are places to find things that you are not supposed to know, as crazy as all of this may sound. You see, time does not just branch, it also cycles. It repeats. I do not just mean human civilization or the planet Earth or even just our universe, but the whole multiverse, all of creation. It is created and destroyed in a repeating cycle. When you experience deja vu, what is actually happening is that your mind is picking up little bits of leftover noise left behind in the fabric of space-time of the same events that are occurring now, which are also the same events which occurred at the same point in the previous cycle of time, hence you feel that they have happened before. No one in the mainstream can seem to come up with an accurate answer to where God or the universe came from. People just seem to want to say he or it came from nowhere. Well, that isn't really an answer, is it? It's really just another way of saying they don't know. The real truth is that God created his own self. The entire multiverse is an enormous stable time paradox. In my next video, I will expand much further upon this concept and go into the secret knowledge about the real history of our multiverse, our universe, our planet, our civilization, and even our current countries, which has been obscured, buried, and rewritten through a truly lethal cocktail of ignorance, lack of interest in preserving the true history, and a malicious willingness to take advantage of this by those whose interests are best served by keeping it buried. That will begin in the next video. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you found it enlightening. Please rate, comment, friend, subscribe.